Hi, this is Father Andy McAlpin for Know Before You Go. This Sunday is the fourth Sunday of Lent, which is called historically Lautare Sunday, which means rejoice. It comes from the introit, the entrance antiphon, rejoice Jerusalem and all who love her. It continues on like that. The priest will most likely wear rose vestments, not pink, rose vestments, or the standard violet, which we do throughout Lent. But this kind of marks the halfway point of Lent, and therefore we're supposed to just take a breather. You know, you can't fast on a Sunday during Lent. That's why we cut out those days of Lent, that they're not, we're on celebrations and solemnities. On Sunday you cannot fast. So we really rejoice. We're halfway there. We're almost to the cross, and then of course to the resurrection on Easter Sunday. And our readings reflect some important realities within our church and within how we approach this season. The first one is from the book of Chronicles, which brings to light the reality that human beings are sinful. They rejected the prophets. God said, "I kept early and often I sent you prophets that you would change your ways, that you would not sin anymore, that you would not oppress the widow and the orphan and the alien. But you continue to do these things, and so punishments came upon you." But at the end of it, of course, the King Cyrus of Persia goes to build the new temple in Jerusalem, showing God's mercy at all times. All of our sin in life only reflects the reality of God is more merciful than we are sinful. We just need to turn our lives over to Him. We also see that in the letter to the Ephesians, the reality of grace is given to us. Everything we have is a gift, and that's that word grace really means gift. Everything we have is a gift, and all we have to do is have faith. And God will change our hearts and bring us closer to Him as long as we accept this beautiful gift that Paul points out in the Ephesians. It's because of grace that you've been saved. By no thing that you have done can you be saved, but by this beautiful gift. And of course, in John 3:14 to 21, this is where we get John 3:16. You go to any of your sporting events, you'll see John 3:16 for the last how many years. That reality, that little line that talks about God gave His only begotten Son, that whoever might believe in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. Of course, there's text before and text after, and we have all this as Jesus is speaking to Nicodemus, and speaking that just as Moses, who was lifted up in the desert during the battle, they held his arms up, and he won the battle. So too, when Jesus is lifted up on the cross, the battle is won. All we have to do is graft ourselves onto that cross, give our hearts to Jesus Christ, and we too will be saved, and the battle is won. Our battles do not end in this life. That's why we constantly need to go to church. We're constantly needing to be praying and reflecting on our life of virtue, turning away from sin, which is the whole purpose of Lent, to rethink about our lives, to recenter ourselves on Jesus Christ, who was lifted up on the cross, that by our looking at Him and our loving Him, we too will be saved. Thanks, and we'll see you next time for Know Before You Go. I'm Father Andy McAlpin.